live from somewhere out in the middle of the verses. It's Goat versus Fish. Who happens upon Goat versus Fish? Who stumbles upon Goat versus Fish? Let's find out. Goat versus Fish, oh yes. Goat versus Fish, oh yes. You want Friday Goat versus Fish? You get Friday Goat versus Fish out here. Out here where? Out here somewhere. Out here somewhere indeed. YouTube watch hour accumulation continues. Continues now. So close, but so fence. Join Goat versus Fish. Join Goat versus Fish for a pleasant conversation. To wonder, where is Goat versus Fish? Celebration eventually gold. Where's Goat versus Fish? Where's Goat versus Fish? Out in the middle of fence where? On some old dry goat land. The exploration, the adventures of Goat versus Fish. Eventually gold celebration. How's the eventually gold? Are you goat or fish? This fry versus. Eventually gold is well. We were just conversationing about eventually gold. Eventually gold, you encountered Goat versus Fish at the JCW, is that true? Is that true? Do we remember you? It has been so long now, you are just a fine member of the congregation. For months it has been now. But now we recall that when we went to JCW, that's where we met you. And you had your skepticism about Goat versus Fish, but you followed up on Goat versus Fish, and now you are here forever. Where are we? We want guesses in the chat. Where are we? Where is Goat versus Fish? Yes. You can travel around the universe. You can wander in a field until you get dehydration. And you can broadcast it live to the interwebiverse. Oh yes. That's what we can do. For you. And check out this sweet hat. 1's in the chat if you think this is a sweet hat. 2's in the chat if you think that this hat totally sucks. It's all about the hat. It's all about what's on top. Is the goat on top? Is the fish on top? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, RP Gupta. 11111111112. Cornelio, welcome. Welcome to this place. Welcome to this amazing broadcast. Look at this. You don't find YouTube content like this anywhere else. It's a bunch of dry weeds in a field. Celebration for dry weed. Who likes dry weed? And what's this? Wow. It's a fence. But you don't want to sit on this fence. It's sharp. It's a sharp, rusty fence. Sharp, rusty fence. Don't sit on that fence. Do not sit on the fence. Boo the fence. Boo. Boo the fence. Fences all around you. You think you are free? You think you're free? Then along comes the fence and tells you no. You have restrictions. You have restriction. Don't know why Amber Heard wants to sit on those so bad. Neither does Goat versus Fish. You do it to yourself, just you. And that's why it really hurts. Yeah, you do it to yourself, just you. You and no one else. You're sitting on the fence. Oh, yes. The fence goes on and on forever. You may think, oh, why would I watch this? Why would I watch this? Well, isn't this what you're watching all the time? Scrolling mindlessly, scrolling without your mind on YouTube. Just an endless series of posts. Oh, here's a post. Here's a post. Oh, you don't like that post? Scroll. Here's another post. Oh, you don't like that post? Scroll. Here's another post. Oh, you don't like that post? Scroll. Here's another post. Don't like that post? Scroll. Here's another post. This is your life now. This is your life now. Oh, I'm already bored of this post. Next post. Next post. Next post. Scroll. Next post. This is your life now. As long as you keep scrolling on YouTube, as long as you keep scrolling on TikTok and Instagram and the Book of Faces, this is your existence. Next post. And if you think you're going to find anything by scrolling to the next post, this is all you will find. You will just find post after post after post after post, and the fence, it never ends. It never ends. The fence, it never ends. And it just gets more unpleasant. Go on. Press the like button. Go on. You press that like button. It won't hurt. It won't hurt if you just press that like button. Don't you want to? Don't you want to touch that like button? Don't you want to touch that? So just touch the sub button. Just like, just comment. Just touch it. Just touch the screen. You just touch that screen. Next post. How is this happening? Next post. Boring. Next post. Next post. Oh, this post. Oh, this post has a lot of views. Let's have a look at this post. Celebration Yiddy Annie Cornelio 4118. I did celebration. Next post. Next post. This is your life now. Next post. Yiddy, welcome to GoatVsFish. And suddenly, amidst all the posts, suddenly appears GoatVsFish. You have been rescued from your boredom and tedium with GoatVsFish. At long last, you found the post. You found the post with the most. And it was GoatVsFish. Are you goat or are you fish? Are you goat or fish? Next post. Next post. Celebration. You did, yes. What they don't realize is that the GoatVsFish is the only one serving you epic philosophications, humorous verses, bringing you back from the brink of fenciness, breaking the mind control. The fence posts are trying to control your mind. The algorithm is trying to control your mind. Get off your behind. Choose goat or fish. Join GoatVsFish in our quest to ask everyone in the universe, are you goat or are you fish? GoatVsFish is out standing in a field. GoatVsFish. GoatVsFish. Suddenly you find a post. It's so grotesque you can't help but look at it. Oh, my verses. Look at that post. Look at that post. It's crap. What a crappy post. Next post. Any head scratching goat or fish questions today? Are you goat or fish? Next post. Next post. Goat. Yiddy declares goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Goat, 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 goat. Celebration, dancing in a field for the goat. Is goat, 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 goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Why do you choose goat? Why do you choose goat? Why do you choose goat? Are there goat around? There might be some goat. We could be on the quest for goat. Goat quest? Let's go on a goat quest. Let's go on a goat quest. Goat quest. We heard that some years ago that at this campsite that a goat caused a fire. There was a goat, but the goat died, and then the ghost of the goat caused a fire everywhere. It was Revenge of the Ghost Goat. Ghost Goat Revengeance! Ghost Goat Revengeance. So yes, eventually gold. We are so pleased. That is why we travel to the Juggalos. That is why we travel with Green Jellÿ, because GoatVsFish, as you know, wants to make a connection, a question for you. And now that versus with GoatVsFish has turned into glorious months of celebration here on the Interwebiverse. What a celebration it is. I would like a battle goat with a utility saddle. So, Bud Morgan, you thinking of sitting on the goat instead of sitting on the fence? You see, you have chosen goat, but there are some here in the congregation of GoatVsFish who sit on the fence. And they don't choose goat, and they don't choose fish. And some of them want to be both goat and fish, and some of them want to be neither goat nor fish. And some of them think they're doing the goat and fish a favor by abstaining from the verses. But they only hurt themselves sitting on the fence, and they only fancy themselves to be quite high and mighty. They think they're so great up on that fence, like they're so much wiser than a goat or a fish. But they deceived themselves. The fence sitter deceived themselves, and they get nowhere on that fence. They get nowhere on the fence. But you have chosen goat, and that's a mighty versus. Goat indeed. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. GoatVsFish goes live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the GoatVsFish Morning Motivational. This is a bonus random Friday stream in the middle of a field. So we hope you like it. GoatVsFish is very serious verses, and you will find that those who are fans of GoatVsFish, those who are members of the congregation, the humble congregation of GoatVsFish, there's a real congregation here. You may say, oh, but there's but one, there's but two. You may say there are too few, but no. GoatVsFish sees eventually gold. GoatVsFish sees Bud Morgan, and we know they have had many, many hours together with GoatVsFish. This congregation is here for you to join whenever you wish. Whenever you wish. Goat, 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 goat. That's what we're versing about. Lots of goat. Lots of goat. The celebration, the excitement for goat. The excitement for goat. So we're going to do a goat check. Goat check. Goat check. Well, we see a creature off in the verses. Is it a goat or a fish? Is it a big goat? Is that a huge goat? Huge big goat? Hello? Hello? Are you a huge big goat, or are you like a seahorse that found your way onto land? Please donate 10 verse American dollars to repair the tour bus of GoatVsFish. We need to repair that tour bus. Huge, weird looking goat. Let's see if we can get closer. Let's see if we can get closer to the huge, weird looking goat. Only 10? Only 10. We'll take that 10 and we'll invest it in GoatVsFish. We'll take that 10. We'll invest it in GoatVsFish. We could have gone live on Twitch for More viewership of Goat versus Fish, but we want those sweet, sweet, precious watch hours while we still can, while we still need so few remaining. While so few watch hours needed are remaining, we thought, let's get those hours. Let's get that watch time on the verses. 100? Well, listen, if you want 100 for Goat versus Fish, we won't stop you. We will not stop you. We will not stop you. Patreon.com/GoatVsFish. Venmo at GoatVsFish. PayPal at GoatVsFish. ECV. What could it mean? A fence with ECV written upon it. What could it mean? What could it be? ECV. Perhaps some of the local denizens can have a versus. How about you? How about you? Do you know the answer to this riddle? Fence creature. Noble creature of the fence. Noble creature of the fence. We will try to communicate in your native verses. It's a moo goat. Poor creature is trapped behind the fence. Poor creature is trapped behind the fence. Blinded, blind to Goat versus Fish, blind to the verses. Blind to Goat versus Fish. This is what we get. We get live Goat versus Fish. You get the real verses. You see? Look at this. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or are you fish? Blessings of Goat versus Fish to you, poor fence creature, trapped behind the fence. Goat or fish, which do you choose? Which do you choose? Goat or fish? Goat or fish? Which do you choose, the goat or the fish? Cows are fish? One's in the chat if this cow is a goat, two's if the cow is a fish. And like and subscribe to Goat versus Fish for more amazing verses like this. Hello Claire, 6969, welcome to Goat versus Fish. Are you goat or are you fish? Almost a red cow. Are we going to summon in the end times? Is this a sign? Is this a sign of the prophet of Goat versus Fish? Is this a sign of the prophecy of Goat versus Fish? A fence sitter clad in red? Bringing about the unification of goat and fish? What do you say? Why do you sit on the fence? Why do you leave yourself trapped behind this fence? Why don't you break free? Why don't you break free? You don't understand? Ooh, hello. Hello there. Say hi to the congregation, will you? Say hi. Maybe we can give you something to consume. Maybe that's what you like. Why bend all the way down when we could just do this for you? Ooh. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. Happy fence sitter. Break free, break free! Freedom! Freedom for the fence sitter. Let the fence sitter be free. Free the fence. Oh, yes. We've got more. Oh. Ready? Ready for more tongue? Ready for more lip? Here it comes. Oh, and here comes the other. Here comes the other one. The blind fence sitter, the poor. It's getting wise. It's like, oh, you're giving away snacks. I hope you're able to check out more Goat vs. Fish content. This is comedy. Welcome to comedy. Welcome to the comedy stylings of Goat vs. Fish. We have here a great audience. You've been a great audience. You've been a great audience for Goat vs. Fish. You've been a great audience. You may say, what type of content is this? Well, we are here to tell you we don't give a fence about the algorithm. We're fighting for the freedom of Goat vs. Fish to show you strange creatures in faraway lands. Strange creatures in faraway lands. We are here to show you. We are here to show you. Is this what you wish? Something delish? Something delish? Like this? Let's try this. You getting verses? How about this? How about this? You want this? You want this? Not tempted, are we? And just look at this beautiful, majestic creature. This is what you all want on social media, yes? This should get all the views. This should get all the views. Or maybe this is what you want. Is this the type of content you want here? Too hot for verses? There you go. Flock to my social media, you viewers of the interwebiverse, and gaze at the posterior of the fence sitter. Gaze at the haunches of the fence sitter that sits on the fence. A fence sitter's patoot. It's premium content on Goat vs. Fish. Dragon Ball 325 is so hungry. You could eat it? You want to eat that? You want to eat that posterior? Oh, my versus Dragon Ball 325. You must be really hard up. You must be a really horny goat. If that's what you want to eat. There you are. Stop scrolling. You found it. You found the biggest ass on the internet. You can stop scrolling now. Those cow-tour fit goats seem happy to consume the grass of the land. They sure do. They sure do. This one just wants their head in a bucket. Yes, views are climbing. Views are climbing. You found the best ass on the internet, and views are climbing. This is what you want, isn't it? Next post. Or perhaps this, if this isn't to your liking, perhaps this is more to your verses? Perhaps this is more what you're looking for. Maybe scroll back to that previous one. Maybe. Which post do I want to look at? Do I want to look at this post? Oh no, let's go back. Let's go back to that other one. Oh yeah. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. Oh, wait, scroll back. Scroll back. No, scroll back. Scroll. Wait. Oh. It's the internet. Perhaps a versus. You want to make a versus between this? You think this could be a versus? Which one's the goat and which one's the fish? Okay, this is the goat. This is goat. Horse goat. Horse goat versus cowfish. Horse goat versus cowfish. Horse goat. Horse goat versus cowfish. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if you prefer horse goat. Ones for horse goat. Let's see ones for horse goat. Let's go. Let's get those ones. Ones for horse goat. Ones for horse goat. We don't see any. We don't see any ones. Okay, two. Two for cowfish. Two for cowfish. Two for cowfish. This is what you want, isn't it, internet? Yes, the views are rising. The views are rising. The views are rising. This is peak web. Goat versus fish brings you the verses of horse goat versus cowfish. We bring you goat versus fish. Yes, said Karmic, yes. Behold, Karmic. We're just giving the goat and fish what they want. We're just giving the goat and fish what they want, what they so desire. Post after post after post. Afro Man in conversation with goat versus fish. But the fence sitters, they would rather stare at this. They would just rather stare at this, the whole verses. Why do you abandon me? You're so far. Why do you abandon us, cowfish? Why do you abandon us? Why do you abandon us so far away? If this is a TOS violation... Look, goat versus fish doesn't care about a TOS violation. We're here to give you the stuff. We're here to give you the verses. Can't scare goat versus fish. This is a totally natural and beautiful part of goat versus fish. And we want to give compliments to these fence sitters. Maybe that's how we get these fence sitters off the fence. Like, hey there, baby. Hey there, baby, you're looking fine. What do you think about getting out of this fence and choosing goat or fish? How about a versus? What do you say we versus? I got a nice goat over here that wants to versus your fish. You know what I'm conversationing about? We got a fish over here ready to versus. What do you say? Oh, playing coy, army? Playing coy? What about you? What about you? Shoving your head in a box? Can't blame you. You tease with your veil. You're veiling yourself. You're veiling yourself. Please show us the verses. Hi. Hi, Marcelia Pack fan. We're on YouTube, not on Twitch. Here's Twitch. Now Goat versus Fish's Twitch is on Twitch. Behold the Twitch. Why does it have a mask on? You are asking questions that are beyond Goat versus Fish. It's blinded. Strange sounds. Strange sounds. Strange devices of torture. Oh. Next post. Next post. Next post. Oh, my verses. We're live on Goat versus Fish. Some say goat can go on a boat to versus the fish. Some say goat on a boat. Some say let us take the boat out to the sea of the fish. Let us take the boat out to the sea of the fish and versus the fish. We give you now one such example. Behold. Boat on the land. It's a land boat. Behold the land boat. Behold the land boat. Maybe the fish brought, maybe this is a fish's land boat. The fish used the land boat to get to the land versus the goat. Land boat. My verses, they're coming. They're coming for goat versus fish. They're coming for goat versus fish. Land boat. Land boat. Next post. Next post, here we have some fences. Just fences all around us. There we've got some fence. Fence. Great uses of those boats to versus the fish at sea. Yes, well, what if the sea comes here? Maybe they want to be prepared just in case the sea levels rise and the sea comes here, then they already have the boat just ready to versus. They already have the boat ready to versus. Here we have a circle of fenciness. Here we have a circle of fence. Oh, yes?
Got the chicken and apple sausage.
Wow. Circle of fences. The circle of fence. It's a wheel of misfortune. It's the circle. The circle of fence.
Look, it's a lion. Oh my God, it's a lion.
Be careful, Disney will sue you for talk like that. Here we see them in their natural verses. More strange creatures ambling about. Yeah. Where is I Can Fix Amber Heard? When you need them? Who needs? Oh, my verses, look at this. The horn of a giant dead goat. Whoa. Dead goat horn on a fence. What the? Whoa, my verses. Oh, my verses, look at this. You're used to sleek studios, sleek podcasting studios, everything so pristine. Well, how about this? How about a rusty chain with a lock? How's that for content? How about a tank full of who knows what? Okay, GoatVsFish, we're playing Fallout. Playing Fallout now. GoatVsFish, we're playing the game Fallout. When the game of Fallout begins now. IRL Fallout, okay? IRL Fallout. It's IRL Fallout. It's Red Dead Redemption 5. We're playing Red Dead Redemption 5 on Goat vs. Fish. It's a Goat vs. Fish Let's Play. Dialogue options. Are you goat or are you fish? That's the best tank of you knows what you've seen all day, isn't it? Isn't it though? Unless this tank, but what about this tank? Sure, that's not the tank you want. What about that tank? Two stomps this time. Two stomps this time. When you smoke too much seaweed, you become an NPC? Could be. Could be. Let's bring you more. Let's bring you more delicious consumption. It's time for interaction. It's time for interactive consumption. Who's ready? Who's ready for some interactive consumption on Goat vs. Fish? Oh. Consumption? You want to eat some verses over there? We got some delicious consumption for you right here. It could be all yours. It could be yours. It could be yours. Why do you deny Goat vs. Fish? Why do you deny Goat vs. Fish? We're trying to do this for the contentment of our viewers. Why do you deny Goat vs. Fish? Why do you insist on fenciness? Oh, my verses, fences everywhere. Goat vs. Fish brings the verses to you. We promise the verses, we tell you our moo. You lost it. You lost it. You were born an NPC, then what happened? Celebration? You call this a celebration? Are you goat or fish? Oh, hey, don't get aggressive with Goat versus Fish. We're just asking questions. We're just asking questions around here. Goat versus Fish will ask the questions. You give the verses. Goat or fish? Goat or fish? Whoa. Mr. Quacksheart loves animals. You love goat. You love fish. You love goat. You love fish. But do you love abandoned tour buses in the middle of a field? Next post. Here's your next post. If you scroll away, here's your next post. Next post. Next post. Ooh, what of this? But what of this? But what of this? What of this? Let us not forget the small creatures. The creatures most small. They too should choose goat or fish. Are you goat or are you fish? Goat and fish come in all sizes and shapes. Fence is pretty boring, though. Pretty boring. Do any of the goat come with forked tails? They could. Last verses we were here, we think we saw some goat. Last verses we were here. We think we saw some goat. A strange message. A strange message encoded. Strange. Why? Why is there some more horses as is than there is horses? Okay. There's that verses again. ECV. What's that versus ECV? What are they trying to say to goat versus fish? And now, math. 28,250 kgs, 62,285 lbs, 33.1 cum, 1,170 cubic feet. This has been meth with goat versus fish. This has been math magic with goat versus fish. What up, Psycho Grandma 6? We'll show you what's up. That's what's up. You missed it all. You'll never get it back. Now this is all you have. What kind of camping is this? There you are. I can fix Amber Heard. Blind to the universe. Blind to the universe. Oh, some sounds were screaming. Goat versus fish. We heard some sounds from afar. We heard some sounds from afar. Let's go investigation. Looks like you're at a ranch or something. We think we hear some more native creatures to ask if they are a goat or if they are fish. Let's do an investigation. What could it be? What could it be? Off in the distance. Come with me, and you'll see a place of pure GoatVsFishness. Choose a goat or a fish, and then get on with all of your business. Sounds are coming. The sounds are calling GoatVsFish for more curious investigation. This is the world around you. All of it can fill your mind and eyes with fascination if only you let yourself appreciation the captivation of the simple verses in life. You could spend all your time looking at fence advertisements, or you could spend your time just looking just beyond the fence. The glorious beauty of the natural verses. Some would say, it's boring and bland. You do not understand. You do not understand. You do not understand the power of GoatVsFish. In a verses filled with artificial and artigotal intelligence, GoatVsFish gives you reprieve from the fenciness. We give you only the real verses. The real verses for your appreciation. Going boldly where many have gone before. And what's just beyond this fence? It's another post. It's another post. It's another post. Look at this. Now that's a fence you don't want to sit on right there. What about you, Psycho Grandma 6? You want to sit on that fence? Aquarium for fish visit? Want to sit on that fence? Who wants to sit on that fence? Some say there is hydration locked deep within this fence. Only sit on it if you have dire need of hydration, they say. That's what they say, anyway. Hello, Mr. Hinklesworth. Fish need San Pedro mescaline? You might be surprised what you can find out here. You might be surprised what you can find out here. Fish. Fish. Fence post. Scroll. 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 Wait to verses. Wait to verses! We look just beyond the fence. We look just beyond the fence. We peer deep through the fence. Have we achieved goat? Have we achieved goat? Ah! Oh! Have we achieved goat? Are you goat? Make some noise if you're goat. Make some noise if you're a goat. So close, but so fence. Make some noise for a goat. Make some noise for a goat. Thank you for joining the Goat vs. Fish live stream, where we show only true versus. Is that the fence of the fence sitter fame? More like fence sitter lame. Fence sitter lame. Fence sitter lame. We think this goat is trying to achieve communication with Goat vs. Fish. Who wants to take a seat? Welcome. To the greatest stream of information that you're watching right now. Behold. Danger. Do not remove or realize any brace or bracing element until all structural connections are completed, or you could end up like this. Oh no! The fence is falling on my head. Ah! Detaching, moving, or removing this brace may cause or death. Consult the structural engineering or record permanently connected to the roof structural appropriate components foundation before detaching. Read, understand, and follow the details book for the project and design and construction manual. Questions or requests for additional information to Universal Form Clamp Co. 1-800-278-19. Peligroso. Peligroso. The fence is dangerous. The fence is dangerous! But Goat vs. Fish is a place of safety. Okay, Goat and Fish, it's time to speed run the fence. Who's ready to speed run the fence? Time to speed run the fence. Let's verse it. And speed run. Oh, scroll it. Okay. That's enough speed running of the fence. That's enough speed running. Got boring. Got boring. This has been a bonus 1-hour live stream of Goat vs. Fish out in the middle of somewhere. The quest for 3,000 watch hours continues on Goat vs. Fish, and once we reach 1,000, then we need to reach 4,000. So every versus of your participation is a contribution to the watch hours of Goat vs. Fish. So we appreciate you being here for this bonus Friday living stream celebration. If you wish to support Goat vs. Fish, patreon.com/Goat vs. Fish. Or you can Venmo, PayPal, or Instagram at GoatVsFish. Send your contributions to Goat vs. Fish as we bring the verses to you. This is a dedication. Goat vs. Fish is dedication to every one of you. To bring you verses you've never seen before in places you've never perceived before. Out and about, Father Time. Oh, yes. We're out and about. We're a goat and a trout. Fence sucks, says John Smith. Three more minutes of Goat versus Fish. Go on, tell us your verses. Tell us your verses. In the minutes that remain, tell us your verses. Tell us your verses before Goat vs. Fish gets lost in a field, never to be seen again. Those guys! Sunrise of a new era. Okay. Dragon Balls is Goat, celebration for Goat, celebration for Goat. Goat versus Fish, watch out for banjos. Goat versus Fish is not afraid. Goat versus Fish doesn't fear banjos. But we'll watch out. We will watch out. Appreciation. Goat vs. Fish would rather have 10 viewers looking at a field of dead weeds than 1 million viewers looking at offensive internet content that rots and poisons the minds of viewers like you. The extended Goat vs. Fish conversation with Afro Man Drunk and High Analysis is now on YouTube. You can go and watch it for some bonus verses. Call someone you know, call an old friend you have not spoken to in many years and ask them if they are goat or fish. You never know where the conversation will go. If you are new to the stream, please like and subscribe. Subscribe to the Goat vs. Fish channel. Subscribe and follow Goat vs. Fish on all social media at Goat vs. Fish. We also go live on twitch.tv/Goat vs. Fish. It's a very serious versus. When you are out in the land and the sea, look about you, look about you. Find one who is lost. Find one who does not know the way. And ask, simply ask, are you goat? Or are you fish? Goat vs. Fish is in Visalia, California.